A question I often get is, can a US bank sponsor my company or my startup to provide money transmitter licenses? The answer is yes, in a way. To elaborate, it would be helpful if you understood the context under which a yes is being said. Banks are not in the business of renting their banking coverage license. Banks are, however, in the business to increase their deposits and increase the number of account holders they have. Doing so, banks will very frequently work with external companies to achieve that goal. Say you're a startup that intends to launch a virtual wallet. You go to a bank and convince them that if they work with you, they would increase the number of deposits as each virtual wallet account holder would be opening an account with the bank. And all the money in the virtual wallets would be with the bank, hence increasing their deposits. But there are a few conditions that this scenario works on. So the first condition is that the bank gets to handle the money. You don't. You don't even get to touch the funds. The second condition is that you must subscribe to a core banking product or service offered by the bank, which you agree to. Opening the bank account as a core banking service, funding the wallet via ACH, another core banking service. The third condition is that the features, better known as the transaction sets, and the flow of funds would be committed to a contract. You won't be able to change them. The fourth condition being that any movement of funds between the wallet to and fro from the wallet would be agreed upon in advance. Only certain functions can be done, and these instructions are sent to the bank via your app via an API. The fourth condition is that any movement of funds between the wallet to and from the wallet would be agreed upon in advance. Only certain functions can be done, and these instructions are sent to the bank via your app via an API. The bank takes the API, which essentially is an instruction from the wallet holder, and then executes the instruction on their core banking platform. The last condition being you will have to adhere to the KYC and compliance rules as set out by the bank. So, from this example that I just cited, you see that the bank essentially becomes the program manager for your product and runs it on your behalf, relieving you of the burden of getting money transmitter licenses, as the bank does so under their own banking license umbrella coverage, if you will. Since you, the startup, don't touch the funds, the whole deal is kosher, so to speak. The funds are operated by the bank in an FBO arrangement or an FBO account, and FBO stands for benefit of, on behalf of your clients. Not everything you propose to your bank would qualify with the bank. The bank may or may not do loan products or high-risk products or international transfers or deposits or prepaid. It depends. So you need to shop around and see if your bank will work with you. The difficult part is really finding banks to work with. Not just finding banks, but finding the right person in the bank to work with. One of the biggest mistakes that I've seen startups do is they walk into the branch and hoping to talk with the manager or someone at the branch level. That is something you should avoid. This is something that's beyond their pay grade, and I think you should work from the headquarters down. Thank you.